So good day everyone. How are you doing? Quickly, as you all know, we're live, and I would like to share the link with everyone so that they can come and join us. Do you understand? So let's give them like 5 minutes to join us so that they won't miss out on today's class. Do you understand? So you all are welcome once again. So while we are with others to join, while we are with others to join, today we're going to be talking about briefly why most traders keep doing the account and how structure changes everything. So I want to just explain what it means to really have a structure, what it means to really have a structure in trading. Do you understand? Because many of you are trading without having a plan, without having a proper structure. So I'll show exactly how I've been able to create a structure for myself, how I've been able to detect structures and how important structures is in the market. So we're going to spend probably just like 30 minutes here, thereabouts. We won't waste much time. I'm going to take one or two live trades. I'm going to answer one or two questions. Then I'll call it a day. Do you understand? So this is me just trying to make sure that I keep you all engaged for a period of time. So while I still share the link across all platforms, you just give me 5 minutes of your time so that I can actually, can actually let others also have a chance to join us, you know. So I've noticed something. So just relax. Let me see how many people are here. Welcome once again, everyone. I believe you guys enjoyed yesterday class. You saw almost all the trades I called yesterday was a massive success. Almost all the coins, all the trades I called yesterday was a massive success. Our call on Ethereum yesterday was massive. Even our call on Solana yesterday was massive. Our call on even the AXX I shared signal on had a massive turnout. I told you all that. Let us watch and see how we'll come back and make profit. And you understand? See Ethereum pump from 3,875 to almost 4,000 plus. We had 4,000 plus yesterday. You can see how his strategy really played out. I even told you that gold. I even said yesterday that gold was bearish yesterday, and if you see the way gold, if you see the way gold dumped, so you see at some point, I feel everything is clearly on the chart. Everything is clearly on the chart. Everything is on the chart. There's nothing to hide. All you just have to do is just you know just trade what you see and ignore the noise. We'll go again today. I hope you guys took profit. You're not viewers profit individuals. So today I intentionally just want to talk about how to identify structures in the market. How to identify structures in the market. So um I intentionally this my the Zone Master is still very active, but I just want to just I remove where the stop loss and take profit are showing. I just want to just like show you what structure in a market really means. So that when you see one, you will know one. You understand? So to those that joined yesterday's class, we did some coins, some position on some coins like gold, Ethereum, Solana, and we actually made some good analysis and we made profit. For instance, we made analysis on Ethereum. Let me look for Ethereum yesterday, and see Ethereum is at that same support, though I'm still observing it. You can see Ethereum yesterday. We took Ethereum from here, if I'm not mistaken, from this point yesterday, and you can see the massive pump. Do you understand? Now it has dumped back. It has dumped back to that same position. You can see we took Ethereum from here. You all were live here watching what played out. Massive pump. This is like the third time Ethereum is doing this. Do you get? First one is here, second one, third one. We're back here again. Now I want to explain what structure really means, because many of you don't know how to identify structures. That is why you blow your account. You understand? Many of you don't know how to identify structures, and that's why you blow your account. So many of you don't know how to identify structures. That's why you blow mine. So I'm trying to arrange my stuff and all of that. Let me see how many people are here before we conclude, before we start. Wow, somebody said yesterday took the trade and he used 9 USDT, and his 9 USDT became $23, over 120% ROI. That's the kind of testimony I like to hear. So now I think those that wants to be here are here already. So we'll start with the flow today. So I want to teach you all how to how not to blow your account any longer, how to identify structures, and how structure changes the whole market condition. Now, this is let me first of all go to the recap of yesterday. Yesterday, personally, I did an analysis. The video, what's called it? The replay is there on YouTube. You can go and confirm and verify. We took some live trade. I am aware of Solana. We took Solana first. We took Ethereum first. Let me just go to the recap. I showed you how my zone master trading system, which you're seeing here, though I've removed where the take profit, and so you can see, because I want to explain structures, I remove the take profit and where the stop loss and reflect and take profit, all that shows. This is where it gave us our entry yesterday, and this was the pump. Now, even without the zone master displaying take profit or stop loss or entry, it also shows structures. Now, this is an example of a structure. Looking at this structure, Ethereum have already only broken this support here once. Okay, once or twice here, here and here. So the two major structural support zones here, it's here and here on 1 hour time. Now, like I said, I am a trader that uses basically 4 hours time frame. But if at all, yeah, if at all, I want to even risk it, I use 1 hour. I don't use 15 minutes. 15 minutes are for scalpers. I don't scalp much. I don't scalp much. You get, I like seeing the direction of the market properly. So Ethereum has been holding this support zone recently, consolidating and had a massive pump. Then it dropped back to the support zone, and this is where we took our entry from here because it has been confirmed. Look at it, consolidated here and pumped. Now it's currently back here again, and this was where we took the trade here and it pumped massively. So you see, trading is not about draw, 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 draw. Because many of you might just be scared. You get, might be scared, and you would be thinking that, oh, I don't know how to draw this, I don't know how to draw that. But just using simple structures, simple supply and demand zones, you make money from trading. Do you understand? So I'm just being careful enough that this particular structure on Ethereum today might not hold. But sometimes you just have to, I just have to wait for confirmation and see how it goes. You understand? But that is that. I didn't come to take a trade on Ethereum today. You understand? I just want to just observe the market and see how it goes and explain how you can use structure to be profitable. You can see Bitcoin is on a bearish run currently. So today's class, like I said, I want to teach you how to identify structures properly so that you can use it to become a profitable trader. Let me see how many people are here. We have over 50 people watching. Okay, that's good, encouraging. So before I take any trades, yeah, this is what I look out for. I look out for Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin is the king of the market. It tells you the direction of the market. Because Bitcoin is bearish, definitely all other coins will be bearish. You saw what happened during the last dump, during Donald Trump and Trump China. So if you are making analysis, you need to align your analysis with Bitcoin. Okay, before I long a coin, is Bitcoin bullish? Before I short a coin, is Bitcoin bearish? Because Bitcoin is more of like the general market. Shows you what's happening in the general market totally. You understand? So I don't want you to be trading ignorantly, like you're a gambler or you are doing guesswork. We have gone past the stage of guessing. We have reached the stage that if at all we are going to lose on any trade, it should be that it should be that oh, I did the right thing and I did the right thing and I lost, but it's fine. Like it's fine because you did the right thing. So let me explain what structure means quickly. Once again, I forgot to greet you all. Good morning, everyone. So if you are just joining us for the first time, we go live every Monday to Friday, 7:45 a.m. We take live trades. We talk about the market for just briefly, 30, 45 minutes, and we're done. And we make money together, just like we did yesterday. and we understand the market better. We make money, we lose some, we win some, and stuff like that. So that is how it works. But at the end of the day, we try to see how we can grow together, because togetherness is very important. We try to see how we can grow together. Do you understand? So today's section, we're going to study the market together. We're going to take live trades, one or two or three live trades. We're going to learn about more about my trading strategy, which is my zone master, and I'm going to build. I want us to build consistency as a team. I want us to build consistency as a team. If you know you're with me, I want you to go to the comment section and write "good to go, sir" in the comment section. Right, good to go, sir. Because I need motivation. Ginger me, ginger me, ginger me, ginger me. I need motivation. So let's be honest. Most traders are not losing because the market hates them. Trust me. Most traders out there are not losing. You should stop blaming the market. The market does not hate you. You are your own problem sometimes. They are losing because they have no structure. So what does structure means in the market? It means they have no plan, they have no process, and they have no patience. Now, if you look at the trade we took yesterday on Ethereum, the one we took on Solana, the one I explained to you on gold, you can see how all of them played out yesterday. You can see how all of them played out yesterday. So this is not luck. This is not what? This is not luck. You can't call it luck, because clearly we were all in the market observing what was going on. You understand? And we we um we all observed what was going on, and we took the trades. We had a plan. We saw the structure. Like I told you how Ethereum got to this position. Let me show you the example. We saw this. Look at our plan yesterday. This was yesterday. Ethereum on a 1 hour time frame. This was where we entered from. This was the plan. We saw how it has been going on this particular support. We took the trade, and the trade pumped massively, and we made money. That is meaning of a plan and of a structure. You understand? And we saw the process, and we saw it happen. So why most traders lose money is because they have no plan. They see trading as gambling. They just want to make money, but they don't understand the process. When you understand the process, the money will come. And with all this, you understand, they just want to wake up in the morning, they want to get a signal, they go to Telegram, they go to TikTok and jump in any signal they see because they want to make money. And that's how their accounts get blown, and that's how they blow the money they could have protected easily. Trust me, it's okay not to trade every day. You get, it's okay not to trade every day. You get, it's okay to observe the market, but don't blow your account because you want to make money every day. So today I want to show you why structure changes everything in the market. You understand? So most traders blow their account because of three things. They don't have a risk plan, they don't have patience, and they don't have structure. Now, what do my risk plans? What do I mean? They don't have a risk plan. They use 50x leverage on a small account, and they think they are about to do magic. You have a $10 portfolio, yeah, because of a small $10 account, because of you saw people posting a PNL of for 500%, PNL of 300%, PNL of 120%. You want to post to, you want to make quick money. Then you knock your account 50x leverage, and the next thing you blow the account. You need to understand how leverage works. So if you don't, to me, I tell newbies out there that ask me, Crypto Pastor, how do I know the leverage to use? I tell them, go to the demo side of probably Bybit, because many of you here are yet to register with my Bybit link, and you come and be asking me questions on trading that you're having so and so issues. I'm using Bybit, you guys on that platform. I want me to answer you. Continue. Go now after this class. When you want to start, I post videos on how to trade in my groups and how to use Bybit. Go now, register with my link, deposit, and learn how to use Bybit. At that time, when you ask me a question, I'll answer your question. So you cannot say because you have small $10, $100, you put your account 50x leverage, you will get burnt and you will get sent back to the village. So you need to have a risk plan. How much do I use per day? Per trade, sorry. How much do I use per trade? Secondly, they can't wait for a proper confirmation. You saw the way we waited for Ethereum to come to our position before we set our limit order before the market dropped to our position, and we're patient enough for the candle to move, and we entered and we made profit. That is how to do it. You don't just jump in. Oh, Ethereum is pumping. No, you just jump into any trade. No. If I post a trade and that trade is already in profit, if you cannot wait for the trade to either come back to my entry or just forget about the trade, just leave it. We are going to trade for 365 days. We'll trade for 365 days. So don't stress. Tomorrow will be your turn. So anybody that is in profit, clap for that person. Clap for the person because tomorrow might just be your turn. So you need to also have a structure because many of you don't have a structure. You just trade ignorantly. They don't know where their key level is. They don't have it. They don't know where they don't have entry, stop loss, take profit. Everything is just vibe and impulse. That is why I now gave, see, in this life, update is very important. Oh. I know many people, what I looked at it, what are the things that newbies are facing the most, or pro traders or beginners, is that many people don't have that time to start checking the chart and all that. That's okay. Then I created this put my 5 years of experience into this Zone Master. And it's okay, let the Zone Master be showing you where you can enter from, show you structure and all. I showed you yesterday where you can enter. I showed you how Zone Master shows you your entry point, how we showed you your take profit point, and all of that. Do you understand? So this I made it easy. You can see how it has drawn it drew zones for us here. Do you understand? Showing us possible entries, showing us marking out the structures, possible structures. You understand? That where we can take our trades from, just like we did yesterday. You only just need to do is just subscribe to the Zone Master and then start using it, and you're going to make money just like we did or what I've been doing. So the truth is that the market punishes confusion and rewards structure. So I know many of you out there will be saying, oh, people also I've been seeing people, all those ICT traders, they will draw every day. Trading is not draw. I repeat, trading is not draw. You understand? Do you see draw here? You can see that only just one or two lines or three lines I'm drawing here. You don't see me start drawing rectangle, triangle, designing the chart as if I'm an architect. No, you don't need to. Just one or two, three lines enough to know what you are doing. You understand? So when I say structure, I'm not talking about drawing fancy lines all the way at chart. Those ones are just trying to impress you. I'm talking about clarity here, knowing exactly where to enter, where to place your stop loss, and where to take profit, and also when to stay out of the market. So once you have that, your trading becomes peaceful. To be honest, the profit I made from Ethereum alone is okay for me for the week. But because of the love I have for you guys, I know many of you want to grow your account. I still try my best to look for other opportunities in the market. But like for me, I'm good to go. I've made money already for the week. I've made some people's salary, like monthly salary on just that trade. I've made some people 5 months salary on just that trade. So what am I looking for? So I now go back to the market and like because I actually waited for that Ethereum for almost 2 days before it got to where I want it to be. So you all should stop chasing signals and start making decisions based on logic. And that's what my Zone Master Trading System can do for you. I have decided to help you, to give you zones clearly. Look at the zones. Now you can see now Bitcoin. I did not rush Bitcoin on a 1 hour time frame. You can see Bitcoin is heading to a structure here, 107,498. Those some people might have long Bitcoin at 108 that oh Bitcoin will pump. No, this is where look at the week. Let me open this thing where look at it clearly now. You can see here it tapped this place pump, it tapped this 107. So the current structure in BTC now that must hold, that if it doesn't hold, we are going to go to 104 is 106. So if I tell I want to trade, I will take my trade around 10. See this place here, 107, 106, I will long here, knowing that okay, I'll put my stop loss around maybe probably 104, 105, because I know that anything that will make it break this zone are going down. But Bitcoin has been holding 106, 106. So this is an entire structure. You can see how Zomaster has showed you. So if I thought I want to take a trade, because I'm going to trade Bitcoin today, I'll drop this signal. If I thought I'm going to take a trade here, I'm going to take a trade on Bitcoin at 107 or 106. It's almost the same thing. Manage my risks properly and put in my money, and let's see how it goes. Currently it's at 107,778. The what's called it? Zomaster said we can enter at this structure at 107,498. But there's also a structure here. You can see you can see the consolidation here. This is confirmation here. This is consolidation. So there's the buying power here. There's the people are waiting around this zone. So 107, 106 is a good buy zone. You understand? So you can either take my own at 107, I can either wait for 106. It's almost at the same zone. If at all it wants to pump, we are going to be seeing 109, 108 up first. You get my point? And if that happens, if this old, there's guarantee. If this actually even happens, there's guarantee we are going to see 109 first to 110. You understand? So you can see clearly how you don't have to, you just have to just come, open your trading view. Okay, what's Zomaster showing me? Oh, yeah, this is it. And then, you know. So why, if you ask me that, crypto pastor, Ethereum is at that same structure we did yesterday. You know, so I told you that you need to look at Bitcoin before you take this thing. You can see now why I've not taken this trade here on Ethereum is that I've realized that Bitcoin, our guy on the top, is trying to get a balance. I want to see how Bitcoin will react at this 107 zone. If it holds, I'll go and look for entry at Ethereum and take it. If I see that Bitcoin has started consolidating around here, there's a tendency that if Bitcoin moves, Ethereum will follow. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So many people are asking me, how do you know? You understand? You need to understand how this works. So before I take my entry at Ethereum or any coin, I have to go and check what is Bitcoin doing. If I see that Bitcoin reaches this place and it shows the green candle and like confirmation candle green, that okay, it wants to have a pump, I would now go to my Ethereum, then set my entry at Ethereum. Where are you? I don't mind if it likes, let it pump small. I know whatever goes up will still come down back, and I know that okay, you understand. But if you notice, Ethereum is still trying to hold this zone. Do you understand? You get. So I'm going to, after the class, I'm going to still drop a signal on my platform. You get. So I just want to let you. I want you all to see what I am seeing before I proceed. Like I said, I'm not a fan of, my main time frame I used to trade is 4 hour. So look at how easy Zomaster is making life look like. Normally, it's going to show you, my Zomaster will show you to write entry, to write stop loss. But I just want to explain, I cleared that part just because I want to explain how structure really works. How structure really works. Do you understand? Okay. I want to explain how structure really works. Okay. So um so let me keep on explaining how um sorry, I'm trying to um explain Bitcoin properly to you guys so you can understand properly. So let's open the, like, so to those who would love to take trades on Bitcoin, if you are going to long Bitcoin today, you can long Bitcoin from 107 or zone 106, 107 zone around here. This is where the liquidity is to me. If we don't hold this zone, save this video. If this 106, 107 zone does not hold, I'm going back to 105. What I think it should hold, but let's see how it goes. You understand? So If you are here and you don't have a structure in trading, then you're not a trader, you're a gambler. You don't have a plan, you don't know how to get a proper entry. See, one thing with me one thing with me that when I'm trading, that if I'm trading there, I would love to, you know, I would love to always enter at um I always love to enter a con with my plan so that if at all I'm going to even lose on that coin, I would know that I did the right thing, but the market has the final say. Do you understand? Do you understand? So the difference between a gambler and a trader is not luck. It is what? Structure. It's something you have seen happen over and over again. Look at the repetition here. Hit this structure here, pump to 109. Got to 106, pump to 109. Got back to 107, pump to 111. Got down back to 107 again, pump to 111. And we're currently at 107 again, around the same zone. Trading is all about repetition. Don't let them use those draw and big language confuse you. Keep your trading simple. Keep your trading simple. It's not about the too much drawing. You can see how my chart is clean, how Zomaster has been able to detect the structural zones for me. I didn't use my hand to do all these things. Just I have it programmed in my trading view already. If I want to check Ethereum too, just to go to Ethereum, what's the Ethereum saying? Okay, you can see Ethereum is already like printing a bullish candle. Probability that there might be a pump, but I'm just being skeptical. Yes, after the class, I'll still go and check on Ethereum and see if we can still take that trade on the same zone. Look at it, Ethereum here. Got to this structural zone here. Like I said, normally Zone Master will show you the stop loss, the take profit, how you should enter. Yesterday you saw it. So I want to read this. I just want to clear my screen to show you exactly how structure was. On the 1 hour time frame, I would never use any time frame if it's not 4 hour. If at all I'm going to risk time frame 1 hour, you get, look at it on a 1 hour time frame. You can see the structure here. It always pumps from this demand support zone. You did not see any too much draw that you're seeing traders with all rectangle draw the whole star left, right, liquidity tap, liquidity this one, FDG, FYG. I'm not saying it's not good to learn these things, you get, but you need to just be better at what you think works for you. It's not like I don't know all these things. I know all these things. You get, I know all these things. Okay, I know how all these things work. I know how all these things work. You get. So I know how exactly how all these things work. Do you understand? But I chose to look for what works for me, and for my sanity's sake, I chose to get better at work for me. You understand? I chose to look at what works for me. So let me tell you something about my look at it's trying to print a bullish candle on the 1 hour time frame here, but I will not succumb to this yet till I can see probably Bitcoin trying to break above 108. You understand? I can see Bitcoin trying to break above 108. Do you understand? So that's it. So let me tell you something personally. Yeah. I didn't just become who I am today. You get, I didn't just become who I am today. I've also blown my own account too. There's no trader that will tell you that he has never blown account before. Do you understand? So there's no trader that will say he has never blown account before. Do you get? Any mentor that tells you that he has never blown his account is a liar. Any mentor that has never blown his account and tell you he's a liar. When we were all coming up, we had minor and major setback. See, when I started trading, I thought I could outsmart the market. I wanted to make quick money. I thought I could outsmart the market. You get, I would enter trade anywhere. I had no plan. And even they use stop loss that year. Waiting with stop loss, they play. And when the market reversed, I would just start praying. Because when I will be chasing pumps, I'm looking for quick money. Then when the market start going against me, I'll start praying that the market should not go against me. Do you understand? So I lost money. You get. But why am I you guys are lucky because I'm here telling you my story, telling you how I got better because I don't want you to go through the same phase I went through before you can make money. Do you understand? Look at me here as you see me. I lost my mom in the early stage. You get. I was a teacher, teaching for 7 years. I was earning 7,000 per month. You know the way our fathers do. They don't have time. They just want to pay your school fees and that is all. So I had to work to meet up. Do you understand? To cut the long story short, thank God for my friend told me about trading. If not, I'll still be a teacher by now, teaching mathematics and CCA. You know what is CCA? Cultural and creative art. Or probably doing one 9 to 5 job, that cannot take me far in life. How do I travel out of the country with 9 to 5 job? You can see Bitcoin already is reacting at this zone already. 107. They say Zone Master said we should enter at 107,498 on the 1 hour time frame. You can see on this, if I put on where it's going to show me stop loss and entry and all, you see it. So you can see it's trying to react. Well, it's trying to go back to 108. But let's just observe. When I get my observation right, I will now drop the call. You understand? So thank God though, I was tired of being that Brooks primary school teacher. But the day I got serious about having a strategy, not gambling anymore, having a structure, having a plan, putting stop loss, everything changed for me. And my results became predictable. I can swear with my life, I can swear with my destiny. I can never take 5 trades and lose all. If at all I'm going to lose in 5 trades, with kind of like my wins now are my results currently now are predictable. I can take 5 trades, lose each stop loss in 2, and probably have 3 wins. And again, let me bust your head. Even if I win 2 of those trades and I lose 3 inside 5 trades, I will still be profitable. You might be wondering how. If you want me to explain, type Crypto Pastor in the comment section. If you want me to explain this part for you, type Crypto Pastor in the comment section. If you want me to explain this part, or whether I said I might lose 2 trades, I might lose 3 trades and still be profitable with only 2 in a week after the week. If you want me to explain how, type Crypto Pastor in the comment section. Type Crypto Pastor in the comment section. And I'll explain how for you. Okay, good. Now let me explain how. Let's assume, I will say it in Naira because I don't want dollars to confuse you guys. This is how structure changed my life. Understanding structures in the market changed my life. So let's assume you have 500,000 Naira in your trading account, because this is where many of you make mistakes. So let's assume you have 500,000 Naira in your trading account. Many of you have always asked me, Crypto Pastor, how much do I use per trade? What leverage do I use? We all know that using 50x leverage. First of all, let me first of all remove or destroy the idea of using 50x leverage. We all know that using 50x leverage is sweet, Abby. The way it's sweet when it's going your way. Yeah. The way it's sweet when it's going your way, is that is how sweet and bitter it is when it's going against you. So we all know that 50 years leverage is very, very risky, especially when you have just a small account and it's not even advisable. You can program your trading according to 10x, 20x, 10x, highest if you want to even go 10x, 20x. Have used 5x to make millions. Have used 10x to make millions. So you can now structure, the way the more you trade, the more experience you get. You can now structure your trade to understanding how 10x works with your margin. I cannot teach you that. It's by trading you will learn that. Do you understand? It's by trading you would learn that. So let me explain how I'll be profitable even in 5 trades. Let me explain how I'll be profitable using just uh even if I lose three inside five, I'll still profit. Let me explain. Now you have 500,000. You guys follow me up now. You have 500,000 naira in your trading account. If I ask you now, okay, let me ask you guys a question. If you have 500,000 in your trading account, probably you want to be using 10x to trade, just want to manage your risks, you want to just enjoy your profit normal. Please, with that 500k in your account, in the comment section, tell me how much you would use per trade if you had 500,000 naira in your trading account. How much will you use? Let's say you want to take 5 trades in that week. In that you want to take 5 trades in that week. How much do you think you will be using per trades? Tell me in the comment section. If you are going to take 5 trades in that week, how much? Let me see if you guys have been following me up properly. In the comment section, tell me how much you would use per trade. Tell me how much you use per trade if you have 500,000 naira. You understand? Tell me how much you use per trade. Then I'll tell you where you're getting it wrong. Do you understand? So I'm waiting for your answers. Oh. I'm waiting for your answers. Tell me how much you use per trade if you have 500k. Because I want all of us to understand how. But I want to always have the chance to explain this side to you. You understand? Okay, some people are saying 50k per trade. That's nice. 50k per trade. So someone said with 500k on one trade, we use 100,000 per trade. Okay, that's good of you. Nice. Let's go. Wow, lovely answers here. Lovely answers here. I will screenshot these answers later. Some people say they will use almost 80% of people are saying they will use 50k per trade. 50,000 per trade, 50,000 per trade. 50, one person people say they'll use 100,000 per trade. Ah. Wow, that's nice. Oh. Rich gang. I love this. My people are really following me. People are really following me. That's good though. So let me tell you something. So it seems as if 95% of you here are just beginner traders and you guys will learn the hard way if you continue like this. But I'm happy that you guys should be happy that you have me here. You should be happy that I'm here to save you because I was once like you, so I'm not going to laugh at you. Please, how will you have 100? How will you have just 500k in your trading portfolio? And in one trade, you want to use 50k, you want to use 100k. Let's break it down. Let's assume now you took 5 trades in that week. And as you took 5 trades in that week, you lost 50k first time, you lost 50k second time, you lost 50k third time. You get how much have you lost? 50 plus 50 plus 50. I've lost 150,000 naira inside of 500k. How much is left? 350k. Trust me, when you lose 150 in three straight trades, your trading psychology will scatter. You want to run mad. You start saying trading is a scam. It is so wrong. It is so wrong to use 50k to 100k because you have 500,000 naira. It is wrong. Damn wrong. Do you understand? Trust me, when you lose 150 first, you want to run mad. You will lose control. You go and revenge and lose all. You will not be calm. Talk more the ones that say they will use 100K because they have 500K. Think 500K is money. They play, my fans. They play. Type they play in the comment section. Type they play, my fans, in the comment section. Type they play. You will learn. What I was asking is that you have a 500,000 naira trading account. And I ask, if you are going to take 5 trades that week, how much per trade will you put? How much will you use per trade? People are telling me 100K per trade. So if you lose 3 straight trades, you are losing 300,000 naira. Trust me, when you lose 300,000, you will start sweating. You will cry. Your babe will leave you. Your babe will leave you first. Your mind go dey. If you lose 300K, you only have 200K your trade account. You don't even want to trade again. You be afraid. Let me teach you how to analytics. If you have 500,000 naira account, let me even check my calculator. People, 1% of 500,000 is how much? One percent of 500,000. So what you are supposed to use per trade is 2% of 500,000. You're supposed to be using 10,000 naira to trade. You're supposed to use 2% of 500,000 naira. You're supposed to use 10,000 naira to trade. You're supposed to use 10K, 10K, 10K to trade. It keeps your, because definitely you have 1 or 2 jobs you're doing before you start trading. Trading does not, if you're a 9 to 5 worker, trading does not stop you from going to your work. You can even be at your work right now listening to me, and within 30 minutes I'm done. It doesn't stop anything. You have seen maybe you have your zone master schedule structure. You just come to your working place. Okay, where can I enter the market here? Okay, this is structure is showing me. I can enter here, set my stop loss, take profit, and you leave. 10K. Let me explain. Let's go. Let's do this mathematics together, family. Family, let's do this. So I'm saying, this Samuel guy, you will learn. Oh, he say, boss, 100K can be used. Then stop loss will determine how much you want to lose when it goes against you. I will not use 100K. Do you know the higher the amount you use, even if it's 1 or 2% stop loss you want to lose, you're going to lose a lot of money with this. Even if you tighten your stop loss, because you use 100K, the loss will be big. Do you understand? The loss will be big. But let me explain. Don't worry, you can just go and practicalize it yourself on a demo account or something. So let me explain something now. Let's assume I use 10K per trade. I am working. Let's say you have a 9 to 5 job you are doing that's still showing you love. You are using trading to guide. As a man, you have to guide. You understand? You have to guide. Then you now put 10K today. Probably you want to take 5 trades for the week. We lost the first 10K. Let me just assume we lost the whole 10K, Abi. We lost the first 10K. You took the second trade, you lost the whole of the 10K. You took the third trade, you lost again. How many losses that, family? That's like 3 losses. That's like 3 losses, right? How much have I lost now? Because if I start to use 10K for 5 trades, that is 50K. Now I've had 3 losses, yeah? How much have I lost in the 50K now that I want to use and trade for that week inside the 3 trades? How much have I lost? How much have I lost? I want to take 5 trades, 10K on each, 50K, right? Now inside 5 trades, I've lost 3 trades. How much have I lost now? Bitcoin dey pump. Ethereum, you see, Bitcoin is pumping, Ethereum is what? Following. It was at 40 something, now it's at 63. Let me go and check Ethereum chart. You can see nothing past do master in this life. Look at it now. Ethereum now is bullish. It's reacting already. It's pumping. But without, so I can now confirm that okay, now Bitcoin is forming a bullish candle. this zone, this there's a consolidation here, and this wants to hold, then I can now go and look for entry that at 107 that it dumped to. You understand? 107, 498. Look for Ethereum at no, I will still explain those stuff. But let's go to back to what we're discussing. So now how much have I lost? 30K, right? Good, I've lost 30K. Now, if I've lost 30K, generally in my portfolio, in my trading account, I'm left with like 470. Like definitely you still be your sanity will still be there because you will not feel too bad. I lost 30K, I lose, everywhere goes still good now. You get that kind of vibe. But imagine when you lose 300K straight. Hey, village, oh, chai, Otilo, far, 300K. You want to run mad. But me that lost just 30K, you get. I lost just 30K, I'll be calm. Okay, just 30K. I can still go again. I don't know what people do. People don't know the psychology involved in this. People need to know the psychology involved in this. Now, I'm not saying, see, normally, if you use 10K to take a trade, you put your stop loss, you're not going to lose the whole 10K. Papa, they're going to lose like 5K. I'm just saying, I'm just giving the worst case scenario as an example here. That even if I lose the whole 10K, I'm not saying, definitely if I put 10K to trade, I'm not going to lose the whole 10K. When I put my stop loss, I might do like 5K, 6K, you get normal. You get. I'm not going to lose the whole. I'm just saying the worst case scenario. If I'm going to lose the whole 10 first time, lose the whole 10 second time, so I can understand what I'm trying to say or where I'm coming from, and lose the whole 10 for the third time. I've lost 30K, right? Compared to you, that's if you lose the whole 100K, lose the that's 300K and stuff like that. So now imagine that I made 100% profit on the fourth trade. I made like 20K. Then in the third trade, in the last trade, which is the fifth one, I made 20K I made like 20K in the fourth trade. And I made like if you know what you're doing, you can't lose 5 trades straight. Don't worry. I made like 20K in the fourth trade, and the last trade I made like that's one just the way Ethereum pump. Do you know I'm going to make somebody made 120%? It's not like he knew I was going to make 120%, but it happened, and that's how trading is. So imagine you now took the last trade and made like 30K in the last trade. That is now how much have you made in the last two trades? You made 20K in the fourth and made 30K in the last. That is how much you have made now. How much have you made now? Israel, the Zoom Master is available. You just chat me up. You get, and you have to subscribe to it monthly. You understand? You can chat me on WhatsApp here. So how much now? On WhatsApp, after I just dropped my number, chat me on WhatsApp so you can subscribe to it. So now how much have I made now with those two trades? How much have I 50K? Now, let me bust your head now. Am I profitable or not with just two? I had three losses and I had two wins. I had three losses and two wins. Lost 30K in the three, and two wins gave me 50K. How much profit am I on now? And how much is how much now the balance of my trading account for the week? How much profit did I make? And how much is now my trading account for the week? How much is now my trading account balance? Okay, I want to now balance my account for the week. How much is the total balance now? How much is the total balance now? And am I profitable? I've made 20K profit. So therefore, my 500,000 at the end of the week will now be 520,000 for the week. Please, how much is your monthly salary? Let's minus transport and everything and feeding. But I didn't even move out of my house. I have a profit at least of 20K on a week. At least 20K can buy me one or two. Can first of all fill my gas, then buy one or two foodstuffs to guide. By just sitting down in my house and using my money to work for me. So I have 520K. Can you see? Even with three losses and just two wins, I'm still a profitable trader. So sometimes it's not about the amount of losses, it's about how you can manage, you know, how you can manage and stay profitable. If I had used 100K per trade and I lost three straight, I lost 300K, or I used 50K per trade and I lost 150K, my trading psychology will be messed up. You are human, you have emotions. Maybe some of you that even have temper might decide to break your phone or decide to enter the market ignorant. But I'm not, the loss I had did not shake my balance. Do you understand? It did not shake my balance. Do you get? So sometimes if you tell somebody, oh bro, how far now? I trade this week. Oh, I run like 5 trades this week, but na 3 trades. I take 5 trades, but I lost 3 of those trades. So and I just been profit for only 2. The guy will say, sorry, bro, you don't lose money be that. Oh, yeah. But he doesn't know the secret behind all these things. That is not about how many trades you take. It's about how you can stay profitable by the ones you even win. Do you get? Some weeks sef it might just break even, some weeks might just be balanced. You get? I'm just saying, like, this is how you should, like, if you are, some of you have been wondering how you can manage to, you know you can manage to what do you call it? You're always asking me how much I use per trade. With this example now, you should be able to detect how much you can use per trade. Do you get my point? You should be able to detect how much you can use per trade. So you can see how interesting. I know you guys are enjoying this class. You understand? So let's wrap this up, family. If you understand what structure really means and you got value this morning, type structure in the comment section. So let me just take 1 or 2 live trades. I've already taken BTC already. You get? Just type structure in the comment section. I've taken BTC already. If you know you have received value today, type structure in the comment section. If you understand what structure, so you can ask me your question. But on Bitcoin, let's take a live trade. If I thought you're going to take a trade on Bitcoin, do you understand? You should take your trade around 106, 107 zone. See you guys at 109, probably. Take your trade around 106, 107 zone. This is the last support zone that is holding that will make us not go back to 105, 104. But for now, this is a very good place to take a long at 106 on Ethereum, on Bitcoin. This is where you take a look. You can see how Zomaster is giving us where to enter from without stress. Then let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum too is trying to hold that same position we used to make money yesterday. If you want to risk it, you can risk it, but you can risk it. The zone is trying to hold here. This zone does not hold. I'll come here, but for now, this zone is still very valid. Till it's not valid. You understand? This zone is still very valid. You can take a little risk on it. Life is about risk. Then what I want to take, let me check gold. I told you all that yesterday gold is very bearish. See the way gold dump from yesterday during our class. See the way gold dump scatter everywhere. Dump massively. I showed you all this structure yesterday on gold. If I tell you want to take gold, you can take gold at this zone here, 409, 4049. Within here, there's a bullish structure on gold here. You can take gold around this structure. You understand? So hopefully Bitcoin holds this zone. I've given you a live trade on gold. I gave you a live trade on Bitcoin. And I told you Ethereum is trying to hold that zone. Let me see what our Oga BNB is saying. You can see the way I'm just switching and Zomaster is just giving me zones. BNB is very sure. Still trying to hold this zone too. But I've lost faith in BNB lately. It's looking very bearish. You can see Bitcoin is already pumping. Look at it from the 107 I gave you guys just now. See, it's already pumping. It's already pumping. I just hope I've not missed out, but I'll wait I'll wait for it. But I just hope I've not missed that. But with this alone, self, it showed me that okay, if at all, there's a demand. At least it's trying to is holding this zone. It's holding this zone, if at all. You understand? So if you have any questions, you can ask me your question. And if you want to subscribe to the Zone Master, you want to start using the structures, you want to know perfect entries, take profit and stop loss, you can subscribe to the Zone Master. Ease yourself the stress of of having to go and draw in the chart. Let the master do the work for you. This is my 5 years of experience that I imprinted into the Zone Master. So you can do that. You get. So that's it. I said I was spending only 30 minutes. I spent a lot of time here. I have other things to do. I have other things to do. I have other things to do. We made profit yesterday now. I've told you where to enter from on BTC. I feel safe trading BTC today. I feel safe. I feel like I want to just trade with BTC today. I want to trade with BTC today because I like BTC. It has good recovery rate. So tomorrow I'm going to take you deeper on how you can create your own trading routine and plan around your structure so you can stop paper trading and start trading smart. So you have to stay consistent, stay patient, and remember, structure always win. So I see you all tomorrow, same time. Okay. Someone said I know. Sorry, I actually did that. This how to calculate percentage from entry. Let me just explain it to you. I did it too, but I forgot to send it to the group. But let me explain it to you. But it's just like a little bit mathematical. Let's assume now you enter Bitcoin at 108,500, and you want to. Let me just explain that. Somebody said that is Mr. Raphael. You said I did not explain how to calculate stop loss percentage from entry, something like that. So if you want to put your stop loss, it's mathematical. So if I paste it, you understand it better. But let me just explain it more. So let's say you want to calculate, carry your calculator. If you want to put if you enter Bitcoin at 108,500 and you want to put just 2% stop loss, you just go and you can just ask Google 2% of 108,500. Let's say you enter a coin at 108,500 and you want to set your stop loss, just 2% stop loss. Now be 108, 2% of 108,500 is equals to 2,170. You can just ask Google 2% of 2% of 108,500. That's if your entry on Bitcoin. Let's assume your entry on Bitcoin is 108,500 and you want to put stop loss. You want to long Bitcoin at, let's assume you want to long Bitcoin at 108,500 and you want to put a 2% stop loss. So 2% stop loss will now be 2% of 108,500. Just tap it on Google. 2% of 108,500. It will give you 2,170. Now you now say, therefore, your stop loss will now be 108,500 minus 2,170. I repeat, if you enter a coin or you enter a Bitcoin at 108,500 and you want to long it and you want to put stop loss at 2%, this is how you calculate it. You can just ask Google 2% of 108,500 or you do your mathematics. The answer is 2,170. Therefore, 108,500 minus 2,170 will give you 106,330. That goes to show your stop loss should be, that is, if the market go against you, your stop loss should be at 106,330. That's 2%. If it's 5%, you do the same mathematics. You understand? So if you're using $10 to trade, you're going to lose 2% of that $10. You get my point now. So that's it. So yeah, somebody got the answer 106. So that's how to do it. So no sign of weakness, family. Active 100. 100 for you, or we're going to make money. It's not about how many times we win or how many times we lose. We're going to make money. You understand? So that's it for today. We'll go again tomorrow. No sign of weakness, family. So I'm expecting you all to check. If you want access to the Zoom Master, you want to subscribe to it so you can make your own. Even if I didn't come live. So yeah, I explained, and it's the same way with take. Let me explain that part again. Now, many people when they enter a coin, they said, oh, they don't know how to put that stop loss. They want how many percentage of stop loss. I'll just send this on the right top so you understand it better, but I think I've explained it. You get. So let me explain something. If you have gotten 2% from the entry, if you have gotten 2% from the entry, you get, like, okay, you enter at 108,500 and you want stop loss to be by 2%. Then I now did the mathematics for you that 2% of 10500 is 106. Your stop will be at 106. So if you put $10 now, if you put $10, you're going to lose 2% of that $10 because with that stop loss you put. So it's not about the trading amount, right? Yes, it's 2% stop loss of the trading amount. As long as you have calculated that way to give you like the loss of 2% on the trading amount you put, because you have from your entry to your stop loss you just calculated. You understand? From your entry to the stop loss you just calculated, you have put it at 2% already. So any amount you put in that trade, you are going to lose 2% of that amount because that's the stop loss you put. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So they work relatively. So if you want the Zone Master, I'll drop my number so you can get access to the Zone Master trading system and then subscribe to it. It's something that you just say it. More these guys now don't go chop my time. I 1 hour for something they're not even paying me for. Yeah. I just want to just build a family. You understand? Let's just be making money, Jerry. You get. I just want to solve all these newbies problems so you guys can just enjoy the market. So I guess you guys enjoyed the same class. See Bitcoin they go. If to say I enter that 107,500, we saw it in the class now. And look at it now. It got to 107,600 or so. Be 500 now. Look at that 108. There was no panic. I like what he did there. That shows that there's a buying pressure there. So we can now like take our own trades now as confirmation that okay, Bitcoin is likely to pump. So I can find a position around 107 500, 107 600. I can find an entry there to long the market around 107. I want to be close to 106 more. You understand? Because I can see, look at here, it's showing. And Ethereum is still trying to pick from here. You understand? 1, 2, 3, 8, 6, 1 to be fair. If Ethereum pick from here to go again, oh, I swear. Pum. Well, now everybody enjoy. Thanks for having me today, and I'm happy to have you guys too. No sign of weakness, family. You understand? No sign of weakness, family. So these are the things I love to do now. I like impacting, so it's fine. So take care, everyone.